Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Car Advice Kenya. My name is Yan and it's yet another video, and I want us to talk about the Mitsubishi RVR here in Kenya. Should you buy it, should you consider it, or should you avoid it? Thank you guys for the 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, to watch more car content creation. Mitsubishi RVR is a crossover. It has a decent ground clearance. It's for small families. Yeah, so what engine does the Mitsubishi RVR come with? First of all, the most common one here in Kenya is the 1800cc. There's also a 1600cc. That's for the African market. The other market is the 2000cc and very rare 2400cc. But in Kenya, you mostly find the 1800cc having about 60 liters. So meaning if you want to fuel this car with the rate of prices of fuel here in Kenya, petrol, that is, of course, it's petrol, and it's naturally aspirated, meaning no superchargers, no turbos. So if you want to fuel it around just over 10,000 Kenya shillings, you'll have this car your full tank. Yeah, and speaking of fuel efficiency, this car is quite good. Can do up to 13 kilometers per liter on the highway. In terms of the transmission, just like Nissan, Subarus, and some Toyotas, Mitsubishi also has CVT, almost similar to that of Nissan. So just like Nissan recommends that every 40,000 kilometers you should be able to check your CVT fluid and make sure it's changed. And that's why we have so many Nissans having cooling and heating problems, because the owners of these cars don't check the CVT fluid. Unaendesha tu gari over 50,000 kilometers, you have never checked the CVT fluid, and gari inaanza kuoverheat, unashindwa kwani rada ni gani. That's it. You should always check the CVT fluid. So just like in Nissans, just to like over 30,000 kilometers, check your CVT fluid, have it changed. And of course, these CVT fluids zinapatikana hapa Kenya in so many shops, so it's up to you to make sure that it's changed. Mitsubishi RVR comes either as a 4-wheel drive or a 2-wheel drive, and for other markets, that's like in Japan, well-off countries, a 2-wheel drive is okay for this car. But in Kenya, you'll want to have the 4-wheel drive, because unaenda shags nini, unaitwa rorashio, vitu kama hizo, utaki kuaibika kwa matope. So it's definitely better if you get a 4-wheel drive. I also don't get why would you get a 2-wheel drive RVR here in Kenya. Let's talk about pricing. Before we talk about pricing of the Mitsubishi RVR here in Kenya, it's good to know that the Mitsubishi RVR competes with the likes of the Honda Vezel, the Mazda CX-3, the Toyota Rush, or maybe the Nissan Dualis in this case. But I have problems with cars in these categories, that they are overpriced. These cars are quite small compared to larger cars like the X-Trail, the CRV, the RAV4, the Vanguard, the CX-5, and they're almost at the same price. In fact, a Honda Vezel is selling at 2.8 at the moment, and you can get a CX-5 at 2.7, a bigger car, and of course a higher car in terms of class. Yeah, so cars in this category are very overpriced. I don't know the reason for that. What about the maintenance of the Mitsubishi RVR? Definitely, you should be definitely able to maintain the RVR. It's not that expensive to maintain, just like your normal car, and it doesn't have any major issues that I've heard of. And one thing to note, it's not a performance car. 1800cc or 1600cc naturally aspirated engine, it's not for performance. So if you're getting this car, don't think you're going to outrun people on the highway. Anyway, should you buy it, should you consider it, or should you avoid it? You should definitely buy the Mitsubishi RVR. If you can afford the pricing, you can go ahead and buy it, but remember, importing it through an agent or companies, of course, cheaper than getting it from my yard. So there you have it. My name is Yan. Till next time, goodbye.